Happy 1st of April. Well, what have I been doing? Nanny Moon's Crochet. I've made this just for you. Little chicken, look. That's one side. Just turn him over. And that's the other. So there we are. That's my little interpretation of a chicken. Hope it's made you smile. And the other thing that I've been doing is my Four Seasons blanket. I've done the blue sky at the bottom, depicting winter skies with the white and the dull colours there for dull days that we've had, going on to more blue skies but still a little bit dark, going on to grey days, and then going on to the winter flower and jasmine, the lemon colour. And also I thought it depict the pollen that we get on a lot of things, like the catkins, and then moving into the spring greens that you see on the hawthorn bush, etc. So it's quite wide, this blanket is, and it's moving along nicely. So I'm appreciating it on these cold evenings because it's still cold at night, but I don't know what it'll be like when it's warmer weather. But there's my little chicken. I'd got to do it, hadn't I? So, April. There's the dipper. And that's the month of breeding activity, which is so true, because that's what they're doing in the garden at the moment. So, it's a lovely month, this is. Well, what else have I got to tell you? I was reading somewhere about, you know, I've spoke to you before about button tins. Well, I was reading about, it says my mum's button tin. Both my mum and my granny had big tins which contained a wide variety of bits and bobs and sewing accoutrements. Excuse me. A treasure trove to a small girl. In my mum's case, it was a large Old Quality Street tin with a tight-fitting lid, which was kept in the glory hole or under the stairs cupboard. A semi-lit cave filled with fragrance of shoe polish and dust. When she needed something from it, she'd call out, "Fetch the tin for me." Now I would gladly collect it from the designated place in the glory hole. As well as her sewing and button collection, it held a single sock with a hole in the toe. We never had a proper darning mushroom. Mum used an orange instead. But she did have several cardboard rectangles with different colours of wool wound around for mending woolen clothes. Some of the more unusual objects which found themselves consigned to the tin were a metal whistle, a single fuse, odd keys, an Edwardian button hook, lengths of string, a kilt pin, hair grips, a plastic fork for eating dates at Christmas, and fairy light bulbs. There was also many unidentifiable objects or parts of things that went to live in the tin till they were reunited with the missing bit. Some of these had been in the tin for so long that the original use had long been forgotten, but their place was assured for all time because they might come in handy one day. The sewing items were often used and were stored in separate boxes within the tin, except for the pincushion, which remained the vibrant and prickly star of the tin, the first thing that greeted you as the lid was eased off like a bejewelled hedgehog. I've gathered together bits and bobs basket for our reminiscent sessions, containing many of the remembered items from my childhood. People love to rifle through it and rediscover lost memories. Did you have a bits and bob tin, box, drawer or basket? Well, I read that and it really did bring me back, that did, and I thought, well, I'll just share that with you because I thought it was lovely. So I hope you like my chicken. and my progress of my blanket using all my bits and bobs up. That's quite a big piece because it's 300 stitches wide and I want it to fit a double bed, so there we go. And tomorrow I'm making pizza with my grandson. I did it with my granddaughter, now it's his turn. So wish me luck, won't you? Bye everybody.